Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
COVID-19 lockdown. Governor Wike under fire for allegedly giving out 3 cups of rice, 2 cups of gari to families in Rivers State. Ah, my people, this is a shame. Don't forget, we are going to the news. Oh. It's just that this is very disheartening. That this is an oil producing state. Besides the money that is being allocated to this state from federal government, from the oil resource, every state have their allocation from the government to maintain the state. So, being an oil producing state, Rivers State is one of the states in Nigeria that receive one of the highest locations. We know we have states that oil producing state like Cross River Calabar, Rivers, Bayelsa, Delta, Edo, Ondo. If I've missed out anyone, please add it. So for a governor to be giving out 3 cups of rice, 2 cups of gari to family, Nigerians, let's go to the news so you can hear the details yourself. Former National Publicity Secretary of the defected New People Democratic Party, NPDC, and chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Chief Eze Chukwuemeka Eze, has described the palliative measures put in place by the Rivers State government to cushion the efforts of the COVID-19 lockdown as a serious embarrassment to the sensibilities and sensible members of Edo State, of Rivers State, sorry, I beg your pardon, of Rivers State. In a statement made available to Media House in Port Harcourt, Eze mentioned that Rivers people deserve more than 3 cups of rice, few cups of gari, and a sachet of needles as palliative for each family after budgeting a whopping sum of 2 billion naira. Can you see that? It's not only the federal government that is stealing. It's not only the federal government. It's at all levels. 2 billion to help the people of Rivers. Let's continue with the news. It's just that this is just so hard. This is so disheartening that I don't even have the right words to use for it. Let's continue with the news. Few cups of gari and a sachet of noodles as palliative to each family after budgeting a whopping sum of 2 billion naira in this regard. According to the state opposition party chieftain, the state government food palliative initiative through its committee headed by His Excellency Ambassador Desmond Akowa, the newly elected PDP state chairman, though targeted mainly to PDP members, have 3 cups of rice, 5 cups of gari, one sachet of noodles for a family. I would suggest that they rather not humiliate themselves and embarrass PDP members and citizens in such bizarre manner and turn them to mere beggars. It would have been better if the government, as in its agenda, kept their money and allow markets to open for free commencement and commercials for the people to feed themselves. Families can feed themselves, above such humiliating and ridiculous degree to which the state has subjected them, Eze stressed. Eze further blasted the state government for allegedly excluding the APC faithfuls from the palliative initiative and further stated that the action of the state government has further exposed the recklessness of PDP administration in attending to the readiness and addressing the issue of critical importance like public welfare. How did you feel after hearing that news? that a state government, an oil producing state government, is given 3 cups, so yes, cups of rice, 5 cups of gari, and 1 sachet of noodles to a family. For how long? And when you ask them, they'll tell you they've given them food. They've shared food. And guess how much they budgeted? 5 billion, 2 billion. I'm sorry, I'm just messing up my figures. 2 billion to this effect. Nigerians, let us pray. Nigerians are complaining. Nigerians are really hungry. Nigerians are complaining. Federal government better stop this, whatever that they are doing, that they are preventing a coronavirus, because even the hospitals are not equipped enough to even handle what they are doing. Please, resort to, in my opinion, the former traditional ways we have and we know how to use to treat ourselves. We have things like ginger. We have things like garlic, scent leaf, and the rest. That these are our own traditional things, our own things we use for treating up ourselves. Whatever you know that you can that can be used to really look after yourself, please. Eh? The government does not care about the people of Nigeria. They say they are curbing the spread of coronavirus, but to what extent? Who are they deceiving? Why are they treating people like this? Look at Rivers State. Rivers State is one of the states that is very wealthy, with wealthy in quote and unquote, with the money being sent to them by the federal government that is allocated to the states. But look at what the government is giving to the people of the state. Is this what it should be? Is this really life? Is this what it should be? Nigerians are so selfish to themselves. See, before it gets to Buhari's turn, let's leave Buhari for another day. Before it gets to Buhari, let us start from the local government level. You are a local government chairman. Let us go to from local government. Let us go to state government. Let's go to commissioners. Let's go to people that are allocated to areas and places to look after people. What do they really do? What do they really do? What do they really do? It's not right in any way, form, or kind, though. This is really bad. This is really bad. That because of coronavirus, you have turned the state people into beggars. You've turned Nigerians to beggars. Please, I hope this after coronavirus, the government will take an initiative to put our healthcare system in place and very well and good, so that Nigerians can go to the healthcare, can have facilities to healthcare without being humiliated. How can we do that? Look at what the government is saying. This is the government. Even individuals are doing better. Individuals are doing much more better, rather than sending this to families. And even with that, there'll be long queues. Some will not get it. Some will stay there all day. And the government will go on television to say that, oh, we've given the food, people are well looked after, they are smiling, they are happy. Do you know what they would do? They would take one bag of rice, make some people to stand in front of it, take pictures with them, and take the bag of rice away from them, and start sharing the cups of rice and gari, and tell people that, oh yeah, we gave each family a bag of rice and food item, granola oils, and the rest. That is for the picture. That is for the media. Please, let's stop deceiving ourselves. Let's look after the people that we've been elected to look after. It's very painful that in a time like this, people cannot sacrifice. There is money in the treasury, yet they will not do the right thing. It's a very shameful thing, very shameful. Please, any way you can share with your neighbor, please, my people, look after your neighbor. Ask them if they have eaten. Give their children food. Please, don't be selfish. Don't be self-centered. Because at a time like this, Nigerians, people are really suffering. People are really suffering. So please, whatever you can give, even if it's soup without gari, even if the soup there's no meat, just give it to that next door neighbor. Look out for people. Make rice, pack in a bowl, go round. Because the government is not doing anything. Let's look after ourselves. And God will bless you and reward you. Because it's God actually that takes care of the hungry, that takes care of the orphan. And guess what? He will take care of you. Let's be kind to one another. Let's forget about our government, because they are just government by mouth. They are not really people that care about the people. My people, what do you think about what all that have been said? Leave a comment, please. Thumbs up if for your girl. Don't forget. Subscribe if you have not. And thanks for being here. We'll always keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.